Hello there and happy Friday. Welcome everyone to the Home Finance with Phil channel. Today we're doing a weekly market update. We usually do them on Thursdays. Today it's Friday. Things are just a little different. We're approaching Veterans Day. We're going to keep this really short, actually, just not as many slides. So let's just go ahead and share the screen and jump into this. Hopefully everyone's having a good week and ready for the weekend. All righty. So again, thank you to the veterans out there. We all appreciate you. Obviously, we wouldn't be in the place we're in with our freedoms without your services. So as we approach the weekend, definite shout out to everyone that's in the military and or have been in the military or given their service for us. Okay, so on to mortgage rates. The average rates, today's average rates went to a different chart here. But we're still hanging right around the 7.5% range for the 30-year fixed. There's not a lot of change since last week, which is kind of why we're keeping a lot of this short. We had a real volatile month, I would say. Here's our chart. You can see we would just continue to trend down. All of a sudden, we bounce back up. We have seen a little bit of correction since we kind of, I wouldn't say floored out, but we had such a correction going down, and then we're going to kind of meld back out a little bit. But we're still in the basic spot we were last week when we did this market update. So hopefully, I've talked about it in the past. Even though 7.5 feels high, it's nice to have a little stability. So hopefully we see a little more stability, or the stability in maybe a trending downward. I think a lot of people are waiting for the recession train. They're waiting for that to officially be called and money be tried to put back into the economy and rates to drop. Just so you're aware out there, realtors, I don't agree at all with this statement, and maybe it's a nationwide statement, but it is being pushed on people, and this is the type of places they're hearing it from. So this is from, I believe, NBC or in MSNBC, whatever the news station would be. So they're telling people because of the market volatility that you should be a renter and not a buyer. I completely disagree with that, especially in the DFW area. I think the problem with that is, and here's some examples on the next slide. A lot of people are in that boat saying, hey, we want a recession. We want these things to happen, just like I mentioned. We want the interest rates to drop so houses become more affordable. The problem is we just don't have a lot of inventory. So if the inventory doesn't change, which in the past having recessions doesn't really change the inventory so much, it does change the interest rate. But it's not going to really change the house prices. And even on the national level down at the bottom of the slide, you can see where they're talking about house prices are still expected to raise 2.6% next year. Well, in our area, that's probably going to be closer to, I think the average in our area is closer to 8% over the years and years and years. So in last week's slideshow, we talked about our expectations for next year being in the 6 to 7 to 8% range of appreciation. So people are waiting on this, and it's a fallacy to say, hey, keep renting and keep paying money that you're never going to get back, because house prices are going to continue to get higher. So you really want to get in if you have the opportunity right now. I realize not everyone has that opportunity, but this is just stuff that we need to be aware of that's being preached to people. The going narrative from the media and just from different places they're hearing it. So just so we're all on the same page. Like I said, short week. That's it. Not a lot of movement in the market. Hopefully there's not a lot of movement next week in the market, or if it is, it goes down. And that's about it. So we'll be here this weekend, me and my team. If you need anything, please, as always, give us a call, give me a call. We'll be happy to help no matter what it is. And have a great Veterans Day weekend. And I'll talk to you guys all later.